Good morning, everyone. Are we officially in 2026 now? I feel like it. I feel like we haven't gotten there, but now we're here. It's official. It's 2026. Toby's back. The shipping manager, Olive Octopus Inc. with the raid. 21 of y'all coming over, hanging out with Olive Octopus. What are y'all working on this morning? More inky stuff. Let me catch up what we got going on here. Nibor, 63 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Miss Cookie, 48 months of subbing. My goodness. Excuse me. 4 entire years. Rob Knight, 11 months of subbing. Thank you so much, Rob. Hope you're doing well. I saved a link that Rob shared yesterday on Mastodon. I need to go back and read that. DWRDNet, 6 months of subbing. Let's go. Stationary Seeker, 34 months. I appreciate y'all very much. GHP, 11 months of subbing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone? Officially, Happy New Year. Like, I don't know, last week felt like we were in, I don't know, in this suspended state of wherever we were. You might have sent me a package. Nice. I was at the post office yesterday. Dutch Bill here. I got Dutch Bill. I finally got some of the cards were late for like the holidays. Dutch Bill sent me an awesome card with Toby riding in a car, like a little painting on there. It looked amazing. Inky Rider, 12 months of subbing. Let's go. Decemblur, Janu Blurry. Nice. So yeah, I think I might have, if I missed your messages, let me know. It arrived. Yeah, I just got it Monday, and I checked probably like Thursday or maybe on the weekend. So it just got it. When you get it, either keep it or give it away. Nice. Appreciate it. If you asked me any questions early on, I definitely missed it. Chat was flying this morning. Inky Rider's already streaking. Like, I'm like distracted by Inky Rider streaking. Yesterday was the first day I worked since the 22nd. Yeah, feels weird, right? Addie, good morning. Bright and early for you. So yeah, yesterday, I mentioned it in Refill this weekend, which is the newsletter I write for Penetic members. I wrote that last Friday, and I still wasn't dialed in to like the workflow. But I will say, once I got into like writing, like an hour into that, I was like, boom, boom, boom. It felt good. It felt good to get back in the flow. So I knew this week I was going to be ready to just really jam it. Got the giveaway Proto CX, popped an Energel refill into it. Heck yeah. Awesome, GHP. Got my Spoke Lime icon. I enjoyed building that one. That was a really good look. Really good look. So yeah, what else you got going on? Liber streaking. Brian, 31 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, today I'm going to work on going through 35 stream streak. I didn't know we were streaking that long, Derek. Crazy. Crazy. I just noticed, if y'all share your streaks, do you get ink drops? Like it says DWRDNet plus 450. So feel free to share your streaks. Get those ink drops. Treasure Train just started in your channel. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. You don't have to do that, Chad. I mean, if you want to do it, fine, but like, don't let Twitch like enable you. Brad, I saw on Reddit where Brian announced good stuff coming for Spoken 2026, including colors for the Model 8 pencil. Any idea what the ETA on those colors might be? No. We are almost out of grips until the end of January. So that's our problem number one. The colors, we'll have to see. So probably not this month, maybe starting in February. I know we're ready to get, I know we have the Model 8 black and orange splatter barrels. We just don't have enough grips. So yeah. Benefits of working from home, easy to not miss them. You get nice. That's pretty cool. So I'm not on Reddit. I haven't read that, so that's news to me too. But I mean, I know we have all kinds of stuff, different plans. What we don't have is very good like timing. It just happens, right? It just all of a sudden happens. Mimo, 25 months of subbing. Let's go. What's up, Peck? Can't wait for a Model 8 orange splatter. How many you have? That's another thing, Slumber in Studio. Like, I have literally no clue. Like 11 teen or 48s. I have literally no clue. Want to talk about the sale of price increase? Yeah, can I get a good link for that? I just got the the Japanese price sheet yesterday. Can we get a good link? Does anyone have a different link for that? Junio, 43 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, if anyone has a good link for the Sailor price increase, that's on my list for the podcast this week. So yeah, we'll hit that up. But I'm looking for a different link so I don't have to like sort out which model number is what and do all the conversions and whatever. Jeez, Crafty, 70 months of sub and freaking A. Freaking A. Olive Octopus Inc. 35 stream streaking. Wow, that must have been when this started. Streaking. GHP streaking. My budget thanks you. Yeah, rip. Yeah, hold off on the icons. I'm out of nibs except the mediums. So hopefully got those coming in. Sailor's going to price themselves out of sales. I think people were nuts to buy at current prices with these new prices. No way. Yeah, I want to see them. Like, can we get some link action in here if y'all got it? Or yeah, I'll look it up here in a second. But I mean, is it worse than the base 3776? Are we talking like worse than that? Thank you, Stretch. Epic hair today, Brad. It's actually bothering me. It's like way too pointy. I don't know what's going on here, but thank you. It's actually to the point where I actually want to get up and mess with it. Getting an nib would just be an excuse for a nib grind, yeah. But yeah, feeling good. All right, so this is the sheet that I saw. I don't know the translations. Can I translate the whole thing? Dismiss. And which are the lean into it, right? RO gear. Pro gear 38.5 to 77. Holy shit. Holy shnikes. Major myth. 43 months of subbing. Let's go. Okay. Whoops. So that was the old price. And we'll do, so we're like 245 to, what'd you say, 77,000? God bless it. This is the platinum. This is the platinum issue. So 245 to 491. All right, what else did you say? Standard models, everything like doubling, literally doubling in price. So I think y'all are gonna like tomorrow's blog post. I haven't fully written it yet, but I have a plan for tomorrow, so we'll see. All right, thank you, Stretch. Wow. So yeah, oh yeah, do they have standard King of Pin on here? Do you not? Pro Gear's not a 500 pin? Hell no. It's time to get super into second hand? Yeah. I'm going to talk about a specific product tomorrow that I have changed, that makes me, that makes my opinion changed. Do we know the King of Pen model number? I can't look at, well, I'll work with that later. I'm wondering what the King of Pen, because current base level King of Pen is at 880, right? So I want to see what the thing is. Theory is that the huge price jumps are at least partial play to exploit the Chinese consumer market where there's a lot more disposable income. I saw that, but like, I mean, I just read that and just move on. Like, there's no way to know. Like, it's pointless to like speculate. But like, I did see like that comment somewhere. I don't know if someone shared in the link that someone shared to me, but I mean, like those are words that'll never come out of my mouth on the podcast because it's pointless, right? It makes a certain amount of sense. I mean, yeah, but I just don't like throwing random theories out there as like, I wouldn't do that on the podcast. Like, this is a good place to talk about it here. But like unless that's in like Sailor's like PR release or something, like that's never going to, it comes from an official source. I'm never going to say that out loud. Right. I'm not a journalist, but like I don't really wouldn't do that on the podcast. We can talk about it here all day long. One of the silent models drops from a 77 to 99. That's usually priced to KOP. Okay. So that's more of a 15%-ish increase, right? 20% increase. I've not felt so comfortable with trying a no-buy since I got into the hobby. We're going to be 1911 is gold. 1911 is gold. Yeah. 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 So like I just take those things with a grain of salt. Like we can all speculate. It's the year of everything but pins. What is this? This emote is terrible. So cinema. Oh, that's like popcorn. The hair is full neutron today. I didn't realize it until the camera's on, and now it's literally driving me crazy. So y'all are just gonna have to deal with me being bothered about it today. You can keep talking about it though. So basically, I should have bought the discounted PG even with the big dental bill. If you really want it, Sailor's got some, still has some discounts. It's also the issue with Japan that their currency is being hit especially hard by the U.S. conversion rate. Yes, that's been like many years in a row now, right? They have released a steel nib 1911 in the new steel nib. When are you sending the Lamy balloons? I gave one away last week. Oh, I don't care. I don't care that Major Myth that much. More than just the Bungu Box collab? Yeah, I haven't seen that. Yeah. Like, and that was like a $200 pin, right? Like that I saw it at DC and I'm like, I bought the Kappa, the Ghouls and Ghosts ones for like $280 with a gold nib. I wasn't about to pay $200 for a steel nib 1911. At €265. Yeah. You might still see them. So Sailor still has. Remember, Sailor has more inventory than most that has been sitting for a year or two. So last year's limited editions, they're still going to be priced out. That had a Bunga Box premium. Okay, this is a good link, Newland. This is a good link. Okay, because I think I did see pictures of this, but I didn't know the price. So Sailor 1911 large casual fountain pen. So I need to write this down because this goes in with the, what's the pilot one called? The $100 steel nib pilot and then the platinum Biso. Corinne B, 69 months of sub, nice. Let's go, Corinne. I know you're excited about that. All right, so I'm just making a couple. I already had some notes for the show this week. I want to add in this. So this is on. $1911L steel nib. This is you know what this is, chat? This is Sailor telling on themselves. You know? This is Sailor telling on themselves. Is the Prera now 100? I don't know. Did it go up? This is Sailor telling on themselves. If this is the same barrel that they use. I mean, I know it doesn't have the cap. This is the ringless, right? Like when they did the ringless series, they still do some of the ringless series. This seems like Sailor telling on themselves to me. Yeah. This is a pretty bad looking nib. I don't like this. Like, I don't know what they're doing here besides just straight up cutting cost. Does this? Okay, it does. Okay, it's got the logo on. This is a bad picture. The logo's on here. It's not on those, but you can see it on this one. On the red one right there. I was like, you have to have some kind of design. How are they telling on themselves? By how cheap their barrels are related to popping a nib in it, right? So they're telling me that this barrel costs them about If this is the same barrel they used for the 1911L, this barrel probably cost them less than $20, probably less than that. Which means if you're going to buy a 1911L now for $500, you're paying like $450 for a nib. That's how they're telling on themselves. Newland, 10 months of subbing, let's go. Right? So they just said, oh, our barrels are super cheap, which we knew. Like that's not a new concept, right? These are plastic barrels, right? We all know this, and we gladly buy them. I've gladly bought many of them. Same with the Pilot, the $100 barrel with the steel nib that looks like the 74, right? Interesting. Large casual. I like the name of this, large casual. Large casual. Large, you're too poor to afford our gold nibs. Large poverty. What a name. Hopefully that's a translation issue, because large poverty, I guess it doesn't have the same ring to it, right? Large casual. Not precious at all. Super interesting. Okay, good. I'm glad I have that link. Now. Yeah, like, so yeah, spoiler, bye. You just going to the doctor? Coming back? Okay. Rip. You might die. Good luck. Hey, I got the Muji compact fountain pen. It's an EF, a bit scratchy out of the box. Super cute, though. It's white plastic, under 20. Is that the preppy one? I have one of the Muji ones someone sent me to. Yeah, exactly, Namiki. It was a joke in relation to like, why would you call a pen that compared to the rest of the product lineup? Did the Prera go up in price? That's what I want to know. Oh, that's a shorty. Okay, I see what you're saying, Mimo. Muji closed all their California stores? Seriously? I would think between California and New York, that'd be their best market. That's crazy. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Is that a Sailor nib? Whose nib is this? Certainly not their own. Give me a close-up. Do you have a close-up? I don't know. It has Muji engraved on it. Yeah, I can see that here. Oh, does it have a picture of the feed? I'm just curious. Do we have a feed picture anywhere? I doubt. Feed pictures are not something that is really going to show up. Do they come in colors? Sick. What color did you get a white one? I want an orange one. Oh, is this a Uniball 1 copy here? Uniball 1 up top. What's on the bottom? Yeah, the ballpoints are definitely Uni 1. Right? Gotta be. Interesting. Muji's so sneaky. Okay, that's the old fountain pen. That's a pretty short pen. I like it. Still want to see the backside of it. Not gonna happen. All right, cool. White plastic shorty mechanical pencil. Where is that? See if they have it on here. Whoops, I just spelled it wrong. Yeah, I'm good. I wonder if retailers are flipping out. Right? I wonder what the retailers think. Pencil looks like a Uniball 1P. That's interesting. Here it is. No, that's a pen. Like, what mechanism would fit that? Interesting. These are only $2. Proportions are not exactly the same. Yeah, but I think it's like in theory, right? I wonder if the refill would fit. They don't show. Do they show the refill? They don't show the refill. But they use a lot of Uniball 1 refills already. So that's cool. Interesting. Interesting. Brad, do you have this Ajoto? I do. Did I do a review of this? I do. I don't think this one's worth the money. This is the one I took to St. Jude. I did a whole write-up on it. Maybe it was a Panac members write-up. This was my when I went on site to St. Jude in September for the podcast-a-thon. This was my carry because I could clip it on like my lanyard and my my run sheets and all that stuff. I wanted to give it a full go as like the travel pen. It worked totally fine. I wouldn't pay $108. I don't. It's not transformative enough to be that expensive for me. Check the tracking your packages at the P.O. box. Okay, I'm gonna go tomorrow. So yeah, I have this pen. If you have questions about it, I can get it out one day. The Muji refills are shorter and fatter than the Uniball 1 refills. Interesting. Do they have any? I'm putting Mimo. I'm getting Mimo to do my work for me. Do they have any text on the refill model numbers? Is it spring loaded? No. It just catches at the ends, right? It's like a little like click in. So it's I have these, not as good as Uni. Yeah, so now I'm curious what the refill is. Would have been cooler if it's spring loaded. I don't know if you could fit that in there. It's a pretty sick design. Like, I'll give them that. It's just, this is a product where the market for this product's pretty limited, right? It's like, this pen isn't going to change anything that I think about carrying a pen. It's cool. I don't think it's worth the money. I did the Kickstarter for this one. Which it was still like pretty expensive on the Kickstarter. Happy New Year, A. Miller. Hope you're good. Yeah, so Muji's gotten smart. They've been able to get the Muji name on the refills now. That started a few years ago, which is pretty hilarious and annoying. Thank you, Mimo. A. Miller, 30 months of sub and let's go. Carry the Lamy Pico for the same use case. Yeah, the best part about this was the clip, honestly. And being able to use it for the attach it to things. I would literally just like wear it on my lanyard or clip it to my. We had clipboards. I could just clip it to my clipboard and just go to town. So, yeah. I want to rewind. Does Pilot have a price increase sheet that we know of? Does I know some of this. I know we have a bunch of the price increases, but like, is the Prera going up? Do the Mujis take the DX refill? Nothing takes the DX refill. Literally nothing takes the DX refill except the DX body and the spoke Model 2. I guess technically the TI, the Big Eye design that fits all the refills with the clamp. That could fit it, I'm sure. Yeah, Wheezy Fast is like, oh no, oh no. let's see. Do we have a sheet? I just like there's a Reddit link. Oh, sorry. There's a Reddit link here. I'm just popping around. Oh, thank you, Addie. Let's see here. Where's the sheet? Japanese only effective January 1st. This is one we want to see here. All right. Oh. Did they already go up? Did they already institute their increases? Okay. So we're going to do this. If you ever want to know how to figure out the model numbers, JetPens always lists them. So this is the new one. Model number. So we're going to go with that. So this is how you look this stuff up if you're curious, chat. Let's see if they have this here. That is not listed, maybe without the dashes. Nope. Huh. Well, I know the prayer went up last year. Oh, that post has a table. Okay, good. So that should be... That's how I've done it in the past, so I don't see it listed. I just need to translate this. And I'm in Firefox on... Let's see this. Can we do it like this? Maybe try no P. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, and the website. Do website. Do this. See if this works. I'm gonna go with no because it's a PDF, not a website. It's a file. FPR1. There's no FPR on here. So fountain pen, PR Pereira. Maybe. I don't know. I could just be making that up. All right, let me do this. What is this right here? Fountain pens. This is the fountain pen section. 90. Okay, look. Oh, sorry. Look, it's got the. I wasn't even looking over here. 95, 912, 74, 91, 92. Then a bunch of the other ones. Sorry, that's what I get for doing this on the fly. Cavalier. I don't know if the Pereira is going to be listed. How much is the Pereira? It's got to be cheaper, right? What's 22,000 yen? Oh, yeah, I just want to send them a link. I haven't downloaded the file. I can look at that later. No, not the Pereira. The Pereira is like $64. So what's the ballpark? $10,000. Yeah, it's pretty much not on this list. Capless. Okay, it's not on the list. This list. So this is this is a higher end list. Okay. So that's currently 64. Because spoiler alert, I'm writing about the Pereira tomorrow. 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 I'm just seeing if the changes have been instituted. See, the changes haven't been implemented yet. Isn't it more? Per hour on Amazon is 36. I know. It's always been that way. So this isn't the new price, right? 580. What's the MSRP, Tiber? Is it like 5 something? Haven't gotten the new shipments with prices yet. Probably. But at some point, either the manufacturer or the distributor is going to request a change. I mean, I know the retailers will hold off as long as possible. Even though technically they would make more per pin, they don't want to do that. It's 520. So this hasn't been updated. Okay. JetPens had them for 35 when the new colors first came out. What new colors? The yellow, red, whatever, or the translucent. So you have 520. So this is the number I'm looking for to see if people have updated the prices yet. The new bright yellow one, Slumberland. I wonder if they got them from Japan first and then U.S. distributor second, kind of thing. Because, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to write about the Prera, but I don't see any specifics. Like what I write tomorrow could be out of reality in a matter of weeks. That's just this one. Pilot 2026 prices. All right, I can look at this later. Okay, good enough. Good enough. All right, we should do it. Yeah, at the time of this writing, it's crazy. Did you receive the package I sent? No. I checked yesterday, and I'll be back tomorrow. Can you just message one of your retail contacts and ask them about the new prices? Yeah. Yeah, I'll find out for tomorrow. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. All right, let's do a giveaway to cleanse our palates. Let me give you something for free to cleanse our palates, and then we're gonna dig into. I need to reboot some of my a stream about pens. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Custom 823 last Black Friday for 280. Good grief. You nailed it. That's like you gotta nailed it. Thank you. Sorry for 4 months of subbing. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's hard. Like I said on last week's podcast, we're gonna have to talk about this for like a few podcasts in a row, but then hopefully just later we'll still have the big overarching theme of the price increases, right, as the context for the discussions we have. But I don't want to do this every week. But like I think it's important right now because there has been so much change, and the change is aggressive. The change is aggressive. So, yeah. So let's do a giveaway, and then maybe we can get this stream back on track. Although I'm the one that took it off track this way. Is that 280 price? The U.S. has no VAT? Correct. So like if you're in the U.S. and buy it in the U.S., you pay the price listed, and there's no like VAT type of situation. Novel Religio plus 47 and now 62.50. Yeah, that's the kind of increases we're used to. That's still what? How much? That's still like 20, 25%. Yeah, Kim. What's funny is they're still lower price in the Japanese market. Yeah, you'll pay state tax or whatever in the US. You were adamant about getting that 3-pack, weren't you? Did you see my message over the weekend? Yes. About the broken link. Broken link message. I got to look at that. But yeah, that's annoying, right? That's an annoyance. But I have not fixed it. And also, is there a batch way to run links through the archive and get the archive links? Because there's no way in hell I'm doing that every week with like 30 links. 30 links in an article. I'll straight up tell you I'm not doing that. Unless I can batch it somehow. Oh, let's see. What is this? Oh man, entry level pen. Let's go. Entry level fountain pen. What is this? Alright. This is a funny one. Okay. I figured there was, and I figured you'd know. Alright. This is a very random giveaway. But since we're talking about entry-level pens and pens that are good. Omaha Dead Games, 52 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Excuse me. So this is one of the more uncommon platinum entry-level pens. What is this one called? I don't think it's called Japan 1919. It had a name. I thought it had like a space name to it. Do you remember what this one's called? I don't think it's 1919. Anyway, this is a Shooting Star. See, I said it was like space name. It needs a cartridge though. Why doesn't this come with a cartridge? That's lame. I'll find a cartridge for you. Here's how you do it, except we don't include a cartridge, right? Someone sent me this. Here's how you put in the cartridge. Cartridge not included. So, and then one of my partially used notebooks that just has to be given away. But this will actually be good. Fountain pen paper. This is the Life Craft Design Technology collaboration with Life, and they do the green 2mm grid. So, and I've used maybe a quarter of it, but this is really good fountain pen paper, and yeah. So let's give this away, and I'll get a platinum cartridge for this. So I'll make sure you have some. Unless if you win and you have it, tell me. If not, I will totally ship it with that. I have plenty of platinum cartridges laying around. Wish you bought them more. Yeah, like are these? I think these are still available. This one isn't Clyde. This one's a company called Craft Design Technology. CDT. So if you look up Craft Design Technology, they collaborate with Pentel and Life primarily, and take their products and turn them green and charge you twice as much for the privilege. So that's what CDT does. And I like them. Like it's like, oh yeah, that looks cool. I'll pay twice as much, please. Platinum Shooting Star comparable with the Pilot Kakuno. I think the Kakuno barrel is going to be a little bit stronger. Is the Shooting Star a smoother nib or has feedback like the Gold Nib Platinums? They are smoother. They don't have the feedback of the... Assuming this is a preppy nib, it doesn't have the feedback that the Gold Nibs have. It's smoother. All right. Wow. I cannot get to this at all. All right, exclamation point waffle, exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States or ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address if you do win. Boom. Ha. Got him. Got him, chat. So I've been thinking about inking, right? Every time we do waffle now, I think about inks, and it's that time for me to start emailing people and see if we can get some ink done this year. I think I'm not going to... I don't know if I'm going to do a pen this year or not. Don't know. I did think about uninking this weekend. I cleaned a bunch of pens. Totally out of it the last 3 months of buying a house. What's been your favorite fountain pen in that time? This one. Everyone's yelling the answer already because I talk about it a lot. Skaggsy Elved. Skaggsy low volume eyedropper. Please don't do a pen with Pilot, Platinum, or Sailor. They wouldn't do it with me to begin with. So I'm going to do a notebook next year and then maybe ink. I think that's the plan right now. So that'll be different than pens and other stuff. So that's been my favorite pen for a while. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Next year, who knows? Who knows? Love that shade of green. Yeah, so it's really interesting. If you get a close-up of it, let's see if it'll do it. It's speckled. I don't know if you could, you can see down there towards the bottom of the cap. So it's a speckled ebonite. You can barely see it here. I don't know if you can see it better in the grip. So it gives it a little bit of character. Notebook ink will be more accessible than pens, yeah. And I wasn't even thinking of it that way at the beginning, but now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Digital Medievalist, 37 months in a row. Thank you, Digital Medievalist. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a good year. Kind of a mossy look to it. What if I told you it was cactus themed? Yesterday, I inked up a Pelikan P10. I think it's a very underrated pen. Yeah, Pelikan's school pens are fantastic. Do your notebook collab with Mike Cortex on the lay flat noteback that he's been developing? No. I just thought I'd answer that question. It's already in process, and I'm not telling you who it's with until it's closer. Like, I don't even have a proof yet, so... How do you use your Prime subscription to subscribe on Twitch? Do we have a command for that? Because it's annoying. I'll admit, Cody, you got to go to subscribe, then there's a checkbox usually in that pop-up, but they change it constantly. And I don't even know if... Hey, I just want to say hello. Also, that Pilot Friction Multipen is better than the Jetstream Multipen. All right, you need to leave. Also, coming on the podcast near you, Pilot Friction price increase, chat. So yeah, back to you, Cody. Go to the subscribe button, and then when it lists the options, there should be a use Prime for that. But like I said, it changes so much, it's hard to keep up with. So, and you can't use it until any sub is completely overcorrect. Pilot Friction price increase, chat. Nothing is unscathed. Nothing is untouched. What was the price? I resubscribed using Prime today. First time I could do it on my phone. That's always been a challenge too. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe you can do it on mobile now. It used to not be a thing, but Mimo said it. She did it today, so. Birthdays this week, Rafflebot. Didn't you just win something? Wow. That's like, you want all the things. I think the Friction price increase, I'll have to pull up the link. I think the Friction price increase is like 40%. So it'll be more like a $4 to $5 pen now, I think. When is Smoggy going to make more? They're all sold out on his site. When he stops being sick. He's been very sick over the past few weeks, so he's trying. Yeah, but back to Dube's point, Pelican school pins have historically been good. I've reviewed the twist. The twist is more expensive in the other one. The twist and what's the more traditional shape barrel? They're more like $15 to $20 pins, which then they become less like less good choices, but that doesn't mean they're not good pins. Like any twist I've ever tried or any Pelican $20 school pin I've tried has been great. Pelicano, thank you. The most obvious name. They make them in fun colors and cool styles. They made a Tron pin last year like this. So yeah, these are very good pins. I'll show you real quick. Let's see if they still have the Tron pin. Oh, they don't. But yeah, see now it's $25. It's a lot. I sent this one to Sarah last year. It's like the mermaid one. It's really cool. Tron pin. I'll see if I can find it. Maybe it wasn't the Pelicano, but I think it was this one. And then this one. I haven't seen this one, the Dragon. These are cool. Then they're good pins. What's the other one? Maybe it wasn't. Where's the Tron pin? Yeah, there it is. Style. The Style. This one. Pelican Style. And this one's $30. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty sick looking, but that's the Tron pin. Do you think the M600 art will get a reduction, or is it too limited? It'll never get a reduction. Too limited. Yeah. I rarely see reductions on Pelican LEs. The Pelicano is the school pin of a lot of European schools. And the standard pencils and like regular pens, a lot of Pelican. So yeah, these are cool. I like these a lot. Very Tron-esque. So yeah, that's the one that I call the Tron pin. All right, let's wrap this giveaway up. Where are we at? Oh yeah, 30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You have one that's cool looking, not great to write with. Interesting. I didn't write with that one. I think I sent that off to Jeff or Sarah for review. Yeah, this. Why can't you just lie to me? Rip. Yeah. Because that's one of the better pens they've released in a while. I don't really see it going to be a discount. Imagine 6-year-old Brad with that pen. Hell yeah. I wasn't 6 years old, but like when I was a younger teen, the Pilot Vector Camo Rollerball was my EDC. I was all in on that pen. I think they still make a version of that, honestly. Parker Vector. I said Pilot. I do that all the time. Parker Vector Camo. All right, giveaway's closed. Bam. The edges between the rubbery black cover and the hard plastic colors are not smooth, and the feeling bothers me. Yeah, and it's a little bit molded too, right in the grip section. It's got a little bit of a training grip. All right, let's pick a winner. Kitty Tamai. Am I pronouncing that right? You've definitely won before. Kitty Tamai. Congratulations, you win. Oh, we got to be thinking about, we got a while. We got a few weeks, but who's after the Breakfast Buddies, chat? The Breakfast Buddies have been a hit. Kitty Tamai, are you here? If I'm saying that properly. You can also tell me how to pronounce your name. I'll forget, but you can tell me. For sure. Can y'all hear the laundry going? Do I need to shut the door? I hear a bunch of clanking. Do you still have that pen? Which pen? Happy New Year. Are you talking to me, Corinne? Which pen are we talking about? All right, pick a Breakfast Buddy. Oh, Parker. Oh, no, I don't. I think they make some kind of version of it. Yeah, that one is long gone. I haven't seen that one since, I don't know, probably like college. But like during like middle school and high school, that was one of my pens. That one, the Pilot Better ballpoint, which is absolute trash. Bacon, Kevin Bacon. And then the Pilot Razor Point. And then various Pentel mechanical pencils. That was my main carry. But I like the better ballpoint because it was so sharp and it came in like green and red, maybe even purple. It's just not a good pen, like performance wise. But at the time, I just wanted it because it was right small. And that was the only way to kind of do it. So you had to sacrifice. Is the tuft a remnant of your childhood hairdo? Probably not. All right. Bam. All right. We'll do another giveaway later. I do have a giveaway on the blog today. So this is the blog giveaway today. You saw some different book buddies? Nice. I'll have to go look. So we're giving away this. Fair, you can go enter this one for the Field Notes, Fall Flowers, and the Uni Alpha Gel Switch Kuratoga, which is a crazy pencil. That pencil's got a lot going on. Thought I was the only pen paper geek in high school. Shoot, no. So yeah, we're giving these away on the blog. Go enter that. Let's see if it's working. I always forget to check if it's working. All right, technically it's working. Technically it's working. So go do that. Go do that. All right, I want to sneeze first. Wow, that was aggressive, chat. Ugh. That was aggressive. Oh, so did I get these at Jet Pens? Oh, I must have got them. Oh, sick. Ooh, this would be a true fight. Because these would be even pretty much across. All right, I'll get some of these. Yeah, that's great. Let's see what all we got. Okay, we did these. We did these back in the day because this one at the top is named Toby. This is one of the first ones I've done. That was Toby. Whoops. Will it go through them like this? And it has corgi butts. And see, the top one is named Toby. So this one's OG. All right, then we have, what do we got next? The Burbs. I like the Burbs, but I like the dinosaurs better. Although birds are, I guess, technically dinosaurs. Right? So that's a thing. So, all right, so dinosaurs are in the lead so far. Oh my God, sushi. I think dinosaurs are still in the lead. Questionable sushi. I would like to find those again one day. These are cute. I think dinosaurs are still in the lead. All right, what we got here? Oh, other pets. Oh, I haven't seen this one before. Claudette, Hunter, and Kiko. So, was this Pug, Beagle, Shiba? Is that what we have here? Pug, Beagle, Shiba? Dinosaurs still win. And then we have cats, Ginger, Millie, and Shadow. Those are cute. I mean, it's dinosaurs. This is clearly the winner. A mix of dogs and dinos, yeah. Clearly, a clear winner. Like, it's not even close, personally. I think dinos 1, birds 2, sushi 3. Add to cart. Let's see if they have other ones. Nope. Then they have the pop-ups. Yeah, those aren't as cool. But birds are dinosaurs, right? That's what I said, right? Totally. All right. We need Toby book buddies. I know. Oh, I should roll my own book buddies with Toby images. I have some pretty funny Toby ones that would make good stickers. All right. What I need to do right now, or I'm never going to do it, is one of the things I'm working on this year is tracking stuff better. And 2 years ago, 2024, I did a really good job tracking. And then last year, I didn't. And I don't know why. I kind of stopped at the end of 2024. And then by the time I got to the end of 2025, I was like, I should have been tracking all this stuff like I did year before. Like a lot of things would have been easier. So I also need to plan out my reviews a little bit and maybe get ahead. So I need to look at a few things and make some notes on what I want to do here. And then I'm going to use my calendar. Wow, my wife is talking very loud. She's on the phone. Yeah, let me go shut this door. She is very loud. Loud noises. Busted. She said. Oh, I gotta shut this further. So one of the things I said I was gonna do was use the front calendar here for some of my content calendar, right? So the other week we went in and put in the pin shows. Started off strong with my Interesting Inks booklet and fell off. Yeah. So, we do need to work on pin shows this week. We're going to do that. So I think now I'm going to go to Atlanta. This is why I've been hemming and hawing. I think Atlanta pin show, I think I'm going to go because I can't sit there and complain one year and then people make changes to make it better and then not go. So I feel like I have to put my money where my mouth is. So I think I'm going to go to Atlanta. Probably just stay one night or just go all day Saturday. But probably more likely go Friday afternoon to Saturday afternoon kind of thing. So I feel like I got to put my money where my mouth is and see. Like I don't expect sea change in 1 year, but I expect a path, right? I expect a path to a future, and I feel like I need to see that for myself. So I think Atlanta is a definite now, so I need to book that hotel too soon because that one sells out. Let me just check real quick. So no Philly. So Philly in 10 days. Namika Winter Vlad said earlier, anyone going to Philly? Yeah, we got to stay one night. Like, definitely Needle Girl. Like, definitely. I think we'll probably do like an all-day Friday, all-day Saturday thing. Right? And then one night. Going to Philly, Olive Octopus, Gourmet Pins, Philly, nice. Archeo, nice. Cody Kirkwood, do you have a link? I'll take a look at that. Come grind parallels with me? What the hell? Trying to get a work trip out to ATL at the same time as a pin show? Oh, yeah. I'll send out some good vibes for that. So I would love to go to California. I just think that's probably a no to start the year. Baltimore, Arkansas, I'd love to go to one of those. Which means what I was thinking, I know y'all can't see this because of the camera. What I was thinking was doing the San Francisco Stationery Fest, but that's actually the same weekend as the Atlanta Pin Show. I'm committing to the Atlanta Pin Show today. So right now, today, I'm committing to the Atlanta Pin Show. I'm committing to Yoseca Stationery Fest. Arkansas Pin Show, I'm not going to do only because it's the week right in front of Atlanta. A lot of times there's a gap. So the Atlanta Pin Show moves dates. Right, so there's sometimes a 2 or 3 week gap between Arkansas and Atlanta because Atlanta is one of the few that moves dates based on the calendar. So they try to avoid two things. One, Easter weekend, and two, the Masters. So Masters weekend and Easter weekend, they plan the show around. So Atlanta's will move in like a 3 to 4 week span. This year just happens to be right next to Arkansas. So Arkansas won't happen this year. So if we go, would that be see, what I have a hard time with though is making Atlanta my first pin show. So we'll see. We'll see if I want to do something. I don't know. I'm going to be really busy the first part of the year. So PTO's tight, facts. So Atlanta. So then we have Houston Little Craft Fest. So it's either probably Atlanta, then Houston Little Craft Fest, or Chicago. Honestly, well, I was going to say I lean towards Chicago, but I need to think about that. That's one of the two. They only sent it in an email. Do they have a link to read the email in a browser? Can someone post the blog link again, please? Yeah, or just go to penaddict.com or hit top 5, ! Top 5. That'll give you a link to the top 5 page. Whoops, where did that go? I just typed it. And then you can go to the home page from there. Just click the banner. So yeah, Atlanta, either Houston or Chicago. That'd be a sick road trip though. That'd be too much. That's a long drive from here to Houston. And then Chicago, then home. I say St. Louis has more of an opportunity this year than ever before, the way the calendar works out. Then Yoseca. It's almost like I need to make myself a note here. I'm deciding this. I wasn't planning on doing this, but now I'm in. All right. Log my vote for Chicago. I know. Are you hiring? Do you need someone to work for you? So ATL, LCF, CHC. I don't know. Then STL. Then Yoseca. I think we might just have our calendar chat. Do I do San Francisco? So no DC. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, I just want to take a look and see. Orlando Stationery Fest. It's on a weekend where I'm having a family vacation. So that's why I had to do this, because that vacation's been in the books. So vacation fam, Florida Stationery Fest. Although my vacation is in Florida, why not both? But I'm not planning on it. But that's why. Orlando. So I don't know what my St. Jude status is this year. So I'm going to write down SF, but that gets a big question mark. What's up, Sim? And then Orlando also gets a big question mark. And these are later in the year, but I know I got a book for them. So these are actually looking good. This. Pacific Northwest, no. Not if I do St. Louis. But maybe one year. That's one I want to go to. Orlando, and then... Oh, so then Colorado goes here. These are... And then maybe Japan. So, all right. Dutch Pen Show's also on vacation. I was planning on Dutch Pen Show this year, but it's actually at the end of my family vacation. I can't swing that. That was the plan, though, originally. Okay. Atlanta, Houston, or Chicago. I'm leaning Chicago. St. Louis, Yoseka. Book it. Book it. Family vacation to Stationery Fest. Actually, I'm trying to get my wife to manage some days off for that. In Portland, you must visit Powell Bookstore and Voodoo Donuts. I have done both when I've done Portland before. When I used to go to XOXO Fest, I have done Powell and Voodoo. Both approved. All right. Okay, so we just got sidetracked majorly, but it is time to make some decisions. I am disappointed. I thought you would not go to what? To which one? All right, so let's do a review queue. And with that, we need to look at our stuff here. No to SF. No, so this we're here. And then everything after that is latter half of the year. So I have a couple months to decide this stuff. The problem here is this. Right? So that's the problem. I have not been, they haven't decided who's going this year yet. So I don't know what I'll be doing. Oh, not disappointed about Portland. I didn't think you would. Yeah. One of these years, like I'll be straight up with y'all about Portland. I'd rather go to Portland and the Pacific Northwest just on vacation than go to the Penn Show, because I think the Penn Show is one of the stranger run shows. And I would rather just go on vacation, to be perfectly honest. If that makes any sense at all. I would go to obviously see my friends and see people. I don't get a warm fuzzy yet. Portland has a chance. I am not in the warm fuzzy stage of the P&W show. I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay. Let's make a review page. Think your only shows this year are Philly and Scriptus? Nice. Okay. So what I'm thinking about this year, and you'll see this tomorrow, is, and you probably see it already. What would change that? Stop jamming the vendors on a sale day with no comeback. Like it's a whole thing. You'll have to go read the reviews. I don't think they're treating the vendors properly in the way they manage some of the events. It's almost like a forced discount with no come around on the back end. It's very strange, but you can read Kimberly's past reviews. And then I had to stop following the Instagram account when they started doing all these character things. I think they got off that pretty quick, but I was just out. On that. So just vibes. Going off vibes. All right. So you might have noticed already, I'm still going to do a lot of reviews on the blog. Yeah, I straight up unfollowed because I was like, I cannot see this. It's stressing me out. So I'm going to do reviews, and I'm going to do just like content that pops in my head. Like I love cleaning fountain pens. I did that this week because I was cleaning this weekend, right? So just did a little fountain pen review type of stuff and the things I think about when I clean pens. So I'm going to do, I don't know that I'm going to do more of this, but there's going to be just some more conversational type posts and some context type posts as opposed to just like straight up review. There's still going to be straight up reviews. But who's the messy lady? Oh God, I'm blanking on her name. What's her name? Marie Kondo. She was the cleaning guru there for a while. She kind of fell off the face of the earth, right? It's not really a thing anymore. Marie Kondo. She loves mess because she likes to clean it up. That was her whole business model. She had a whole TV shows on like organization and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna jump through some of the things I have sitting here right now, and then we'll probably grab something from it from giveaway. But the whole point I'm making is, yeah, she backed off it a little bit, for sure. Is that there's gonna be reviews, and then there's gonna be like just general discussion content type of stuff. So let's see here. So one of the things that'll be fun to review when I was reading Olive Octopus's recap of 25 is, whoops, how much they like this ink, and they sent it to me. And I haven't inked it yet, as you can tell, because it's on lockdown, Lisa. This thing's on lockdown. So she had children and fell into reality. Is that what it is? It's like, oh yeah, normal people have mess sometimes. They clean it up usually, but they don't live in a state of perfection. So yeah, this is, I don't even know what this is, but Lisa sent me this, and this was like one of your favorite products of the year, right? And I was like, oops. Someone in the room dropped blank ink on the landlord's carpet last night. Hell yeah, let's go, Gourmet Pens. That's how we do it. You can open it without destroying it. Okay. So we got that. I'm not going to go through all this item by item, but we got to do our videos. I owe 4 videos. I'm going to do them. It was St. Jude incentives. So Turquoise de Perse is one of the reviews. So let's go ahead and put that one down. Let's do videos first. Videos up top, since those are at the top of my list anyway. And I already know what all these are. So this is, I don't know what's holding me up from doing these videos. I think I'm just a little bit lacking confidence a little bit, but I know it'll be fine. I'm just going to do them like I do a lot of things, and just I'm just going to do like go with the flow type of reviews, which I think will be fine. And then we have Pilot Silvern. Pilot 912 PO. And then Poop Greens. And I have one of those inked up in my Skogsy Elved right now for review purposes. Moco Mate's still doing St. Jude fulfillment. Yeah. It's tough. It takes a lot of time. Like my whole October was like postcards and ink ponies, which was great. And then the videos just kind of got, not having just like a firm grasp on what I want to do, just kept pushing them. So you need to put them on the calendar. Yeah. So what I want to do, what I've been thinking about, and what needs to go on the calendar, Boss Baker Chris. So if I'm streaming at 10, one of those reviews I need to sit here at 9 a.m. and one of those reviews needs to happen, right? Just because I'm going to sit here, I'm going to do it probably in this format. So like once or twice a week at 9 a.m., the video review happens. So there we go. Your new profile description, Poop Green. Doing anything about Year of the Horse releases? Yeah, that'd be a good stream topic. Oh, get things done? Yeah, writing them down is getting things done. Okay, so that's that one. What inks do I want to review? I want to review both of the Kiyo no Oto inks. Okay, then we have standard reviews here. So what I'm going to do is I'll eventually put these on the calendar in the front of the plotter. And then I have so many wet pen inks, and I've already done one. We'll do a giveaway for one here in a second. I think that'll be the next giveaway here in just a minute once I get a little bit figuring out here. So I'm just looking through some of my stash here, see what needs to be done. Some of the stuff actually needs to be removed from the stash. Oh, that's a good giveaway. W22 notebook. My blotter paper, I'm keeping that. What is this? Oh, that's a cool Nemocene. See, like, I don't know that I'm going to review this stuff. Things start in the review queue. I should review this, though. That's a pretty neat notebook code. Things start in the review queue, and then they move into the giveaway pile once I decide yes or no I'm going to review them. Kyoto inks are really nice. So, yeah, I inked up this one in the in the Portal pen last week. This was a great color. And I've inked this one up in a Prera right now. It's a great color. So, yeah, I'm happy with these so far. So, like, all this stuff, a lot of this is just going to go into the giveaway pile, which is why we're going to do an ink giveaway today. But these are on the list so far. This, again, y'all have to tell me the name. Kimberly gave me this. They're a Portland or Pacific Northwest maker. Slumberland Studio knows the name. That might be a good review option. Oh, this one's definitely on the list. Is the blue teal one 07? Does it say? That's what it says on the back. Is that what we're talking about, GHP? Mist, can you show again? These people. I know they go to the Portland show, but I think they're like from Seattle or somewhere up there. It's something with a river or a creek or water or something foresty. Blackwater Craftworks. Look at me. See, I know half the things. Yeah. Is that leather? Yes. And then they do the stamps on here. So this is all something done by them. It's kind of sick. Like, this would probably be a good review item, so I got to think about that. Was told them that Uji Suro was my shade of green. They were not wrong. It was a great color, that one. This one is Hisui GHP. It's Hisui. Hisui. And it was brilliant. It looks like it's not etched. It's like stamped. It's like almost like a big stamp type of situation. It's really sick. Like, this is a product I want to review. I will never use this like daily. Like, this would not be my thing. But I think this is kind of like a perfect review item because I think it would be a lot of people's thing. And it's just fun and well done and nice. So, yeah. Oh, look. If I just open it up, it could be there. So let's write this down. This is a TBD. All right, this will be reviewed sooner than later. This is the pencil that I unboxed the other day that I think is just overkill. So this is a Platinum Pro Use 171. That's the perfect review item. So those are good. These are all reviews. This is maybe. All right, let's keep going. Oh, there's some things, some personal stuff I need to do. I got a Lift Plus mechanical pencil. I'm not familiar with that one. You have an A6 cover from Blackwater and Doug is great. He did a couple of small other. Oh, nice. It is. I'm very impressed. So I have stuff that's for me that I got to figure out what to do with. Like I have not inked my Aquamarine CP1, and this is one of the coolest pencils I've seen in a while. Unizento Signature. What up, fam? What up, fam? It's a good pen. Very impressed with that pen. But yeah, I haven't inked this up yet, chat. This might be this week. And then my TWSBI, my blue Twiz, I'm gonna put these, like that's personal stuff. Like these are non-review stuff. I haven't even. This is how busy I've been, or not working I've been. Let's context that. Maybe not busy, but maybe just working, not working. So I need to ink both of these pens up. Those are on the list. So this is my stuff. So that's not necessarily in the review queue. Although the CP1, I think the CP1 probably deserves a review, where the TWSBI like is really no need. So let's put the CP1 actually back in this queue here, where the TWSBI can just be one of my pens and I have fun with it. The CP1 actually, I don't know that I have a CP1 review. Do the TWSBI Obsidian? I did not like that one, and especially for the price. That is not my. That was not my style of TWSBI. Okay, so that does deserve to be reviewed. Caran d'Ache. These are the water-soluble color pencils. Probably not a review, but something I should play with. Oh, this ink muddler. I just need to throw this in my tools thing. Like this doesn't need a review. This just needs to go into my toolkit. One of the few negative takes I've seen heard for the Obsidian. I mean, honestly, I just don't. The color's fine. I just don't like the standard round barrel. I don't like the roundness of it. That's not a TWSBI to me. TWSBIs are blocky and chunky. This is actually pretty frightening. Yeah, the Obsidian style is not very TWSBI-esque to me. What did you put in the metal toolbox? A bunch of all my mechanical pencils, mechanical pencil leads, things of that nature. And plus, the Obsidian was also $130, right? Like, that makes it even easier to not like. All right, so that just goes into my my kit, my inking kit. And I don't think that's being negative at all. I think it's just a preference thing. It's not a negative. Oh yeah, chat. I forgot about this already. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Remember this? We gotta find a way to implement this into something. What's up, Apple Tater? It does look extra fragile, for sure, Lilium. We gotta figure something out to do with this, because this is... I've already forgotten about this. I don't know what to do. I think it's got to go on the list. But I don't know for what. Like, am I going to do a review of like a sticker pouch? I maybe. Let's put this in the maybe pile. You know what? I'm not even going to write it down. It goes with the Blackwater. These are maybes. These might also get sent to the review crew. We might also pawn these off on other people. Okay. And then lastly, we have like, this is where I keep a lot of the smaller stuff. Ephemera pouch. So the problem I have with this pouch from a design perspective is it's, there's no, what's the word? It doesn't expand, right? So the base of it is, like, it's gonna be bulbous in the middle. if you put something that's non-thin paper in here. Gusset, thank you, that's the word I was looking for. There's no gusseting, which I don't need it here, but I kind of want a little bit here. Can you fit an A6 in there? No, not with the zipper. Add it to your key, so I'll just carry it around. I'll carry it around at pin shows with my key. So yeah, I couldn't fit the A6 in here if I tried. I mean, this is a thicker one, but like the... So yeah, it's so it'll just be like this, and I don't know that I'm gonna get any more. we should put like a single sheet of paper carrier in it. That's what this, maybe this is my April Fool's joke, and we just do like one sheet of paper in here and carry that around. I think we've solved what this is. April Fool's. Yeah. All right. Does a field notes fit in it? Actually, yes. That would be perfect. Yes. So this is the Lamy PB. Okay. What's up, Glyph? And I'm not being mean to you. I'm just being honest. Glyph doesn't like my honesty because my honesty is this. And Glyph's like, damn it, Brad. I'm like, that's just the answer. So I'll help you out, Glyph, here. Stay for 1 second. So I'm doing my review list so I can put this calendar stuff in here. We're going to put, you're going on the list. How's that? How does that make you feel? Even though I spelled it wrong. Glyph article. Because I actually have an opportunity to do that. All right? That's progress. I feel that's like progress. You're welcome. Okay. So this is the yes stack. And this is the giveaway stack. And then, oh yeah, I need to get these out. These are for me to work on. The person who made these and sent these to me is wanting some feedback on them. I need to do that. And then this is just random stuff here. You have starving children. I need that paycheck. Man, I feel you. Oh, this is new. Have these always had this yellow mark on it? Here? On the Signo 153 white gel ink pen. I don't remember those being yellow. So some of this stuff's just in here. Like, I don't need to review that. I've reviewed that. I've reviewed the other sizes of this. These are the Zento smaller barrels. Like, none of this stuff's probably getting reviewed. This is a Kohinoor clutch. Was this a 1.3 or a 2.0? That's 2.0. Zebra multi-pin that I'll probably never review. Oh, if Memo's still here, this is what I thought you were talking about. This is the Muji Platinum Preppy version. Someone sent it to me. I haven't used it yet. But this is the Muji model of the Preppy. And it still has the platinum nibs on it. So that's here. This should not be just floating around in here. So this is the Kaweco Sport. I need to put this in my other Kaweco Sports. Kaweco Sport. Galen leather. Importantly, this is just laying around. Fude nib. Why not just throw this around? Oh no, Olive Octopus. Do you have a link to that? That'd be cool. So yeah, this is just this needs to be somewhere else. We're gonna matriculate that. All right, Flowtune gang, where are you at? Where my Flowtune gang at? 03. Set of 05s. Are these ballpoints? Are these ballpoints? I think that was the deal with these. That green one is nice, isn't it? I do like that. Flotune's your new favorites? God. Floatune is scamming people. Oh, this can be given away. Preppy Wah. This needs to go in the giveaway set. Notice it on the first volume's release on the Set the Green Map. Okay, I'll look at that in a minute. Thank you. Is this a Teranishi pen I need to review? Yeah. The Wah Preppies are they're so sick. They're really nice. A pen that lights up. We're never reviewing this. This is a giveaway. I think I give away. I think I gave away one of these. I'm not going to review that. Sometimes I have good intentions to review things, and then I never get to it. Oh, that's for something else. That's a feed. That has refills. This is a Fude de Manen. We should just give this away, too. I'm not going to review that. Oh, man. All right. Can y'all sign an NDA for me? Were you in the shipping stream where I showed the packaging of the NDA item? There's an old version of it in here. Should I show it to you? Were you here when I showed y'all the spoke pin tube that we created? Were y'all here? This is what's inside of it. I don't know if we've been released yet, but I think the statute of limitations has run out. This is not the final version. We made some changes from this. D1 refills on both sides. So yeah, this is not the final version. I don't own a final version of this pen. So that's one of my early versions. We changed some of the magnets in the center. We changed some, like the magnetics issues or the magnetic the way it magnetizes in the middle. So yeah. Yeah, you will never be able to have this unless someone from the company sells theirs. So yeah. Okay, I actually feel pretty good about this, chat. And then we have a bunch of ink. So yep. So that's the whole thing. It does make noises. Yeah, so it's for Darth Maul Shadow Lord crew gift. So we have both these Van Diemen's TBD. So this is in the maybe. Inks are so easy to review, and it's just weird. I don't want to do one every week. I could do an ink review every week. Maybe like once a month. So these are good. These might be a good one to review though. Let's put this on the list. Because there's two of them. They're interesting. I've been enjoying them so far. So these go on the maybe list. Yeah, these are good in pens, shockingly. I like them. Atlas Polar Vortex. I like this color. I'm not going to review this, so we'll just put that away. Diamine Lion Rock. It was a Hong Kong exclusive. They do match my mouse. That's funny. that my friend Glenn gave me. So this is just for me to test, for me to use. That's like probably not a review. This does need to be reviewed. I keep saying I'm going to do it. So Diamond Mine Forever Honey Pot. See, all of a sudden you get like 4 inks on the to be reviewed list, and you end up reviewing inks all the time. And I don't want to do that. I like to mix it up. But this one needs to be done. Okay. And then this is for video. So Shirakashi is what's in my Skogsy Elved right now. So this is going to be with Sailor 50th Georgia. I mean Sailor 50 States Georgia. And then it hardened in a preppy. That's interesting, Inky. I've tried it once and it's been okay. But I did do a long-term review. Interesting. And then what's the third one? Olive Octopus, is it Uri? So we got that. So that stays. The Roaring Klingner Sea Buckthorn, which probably won't review, but it's a good ink. I like it. Is this one pigmented or permanent or something? I feel like this one had something different to it. I'll have to go read the description. It's not on the packaging. I was thinking this was more of like a pigmented, permanent type waterproofy one, but I'll go there. This is the Fonto Plumo orange, I believe. Yeah. So I probably won't review that. Forgot I bought a sample of the Buckthorn and need to try it. Yeah. I inked it up somewhere and I like the color. Ricky Chow. I do have Ricky Chow somewhere. But the video I'm going to do is like a comparison of like some of those. This is when I ordered the Lamy balloon pens. I'm like, okay, sure. I will have your house orange ink. So probably not going to review it. So let's set that aside. Fortune Bunny's always tempting. I'm just never going to get around to it. Like when I stack up all these other inks, we'll put Fortune Bunny in the giveaways. And then we have all the wet pen inks. So let's see which ones we're going to give away. I am pronouncing it Ricky Chow because he's a guy who runs the San Francisco Pen Show, and it's always been a classic joke of ours that it's called Ricky Chow because that's his name. And that's his ink. So that's an OG inside joke that I don't expect like literally no one to get. Except like Kimberly. But yes, a lot of us call it Ricky Chow just because of Ricky. I'm not normally that bad. Yes, it's just a joke name. All right, so what do we have here? I need to figure out which ones I'm going to keep today and which one we're going to go. It is a great color. That's an OG legit great color. Pen Cove Muscle. Let's put these like this. Giant Pacific Octopus. I need to get out my samples. I think I'm definitely keeping that one. Big Four Ice Caves. Emerald City Blue. Okay, so I think out of these 4, I think I'm definitely going to keep Octopus. So that's going to be mine. And then what about the big ones? Diablo Lake and Western Trillium. Where's Gas? And Gasworks Park. Gasworks Park is another one here. And then Western Trillium is the one I did the review on that I liked. It's like the magenta-y purple. Gasworks Park and Sabi Midori. So maybe I should put that in here. And then Diablo Lake. So I'm probably definitely Western Trillium, definitely the Octopus. And then I think we can give away one of these. Let's give away Diablo Lake today. I don't remember which color this is, but we got to give some of this away. And then I think these can be given away. All right, let me stock up the Icebox of Happiness, and then we'll give this away. So this is just some random stuff. So this paper needs to go here. This can go here. This can go here. So all this stuff is going in the Icebox of Happiness. Different pen cases. Oh, not all these notebooks. Some of these notebooks. Nemosine notebooks. W222 notebooks. Those can go in here. Pen case. Now this stuff stays with me. All right, then the inks, Fortune Bunny. These. Wet pen. Inks. Sailor Fude de Manin. Preppy Wah. These are going to be in the giveaways. These Midori letter sets. These Midori? No. It's a mini letter set. That's going in the giveaway. The coolest pen ever created for you to write in the middle of the night, the LED pen from Zebra. That's going in the giveaways. What else? I set this to the side. A couple more things. We're gonna give this away. So I have a clear Tuzu with a broad nib that I wanted to try to see how firm. That octopus is awesome. Yeah, that's probably the one I want to try the most. So I'm keeping that one for now. I bought a broad nib to see what the firmness is like and what kind of inks it can handle. And then I have the Raven wearing oil. So we'll keep these. I don't know that these are going to go on the review queue. I mean, the Tuzu, but we've reviewed. Okay, so this goes to the closet. This goes back in here. We're going to do this giveaway as soon as I can get back to my keyboard. This goes here, this goes here. Just looking at reorganizing this. And then while the giveaway is going, I do have one more thing I need to look at. I have some notebooks I need to review. Okay. We can get to the keyboard now. All right. We're going to give away... You loving the Wearing Old Cheshire Cat? It's definitely a top ink for me. I'm glad you like it. It's super, super good. All right. So let's find... See what color we're giving away. I don't even remember what this one. I'm sure it's we're not waffling, chat, so chill. So this is probably a blue tealy type of thing. Error. We don't need no stinking errors. All right, so this is the color we're about to give away. Dark blue gray. This looks right up my alley. But it's about to be right up one of your alleys. Because this is one I'm giving away right now. All right. We need a waffle emoji. I know, that's always been on the list. All right, so we're going to give this away. That color. Let me get this going. All right, go. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address if you do win. Couple more things I need to manage here. This can all go. For the review list, the only thing I haven't done is I have a few notebooks set over here that I want to check out real quick, and then we'll move on. All right, so this is what I'm giving away, the 50 milliliter bottle. this. All right, let's see. Boom, it's right there. So I have taken a couple small samples out, maybe glass dip nib pen or something like that. So, but it's still at least 49 milliliters left of ink in here, chat. So it has been opened by me. Thorpe Cat, 36 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. All right, last thing. I had set some of these aside. Am I going to do anything with these? I love this Noya Gray. I reviewed it when I reviewed the notebook that Glyph made me from Kakamori in Japan. This paper's great, so we're going to hang on to that. This is interesting. I'm going to give this to Sarah and get her to read this. I'm kind of curious. Has anyone used the Mont Blanc paper? It's so expensive. This is like $100 and something notebook, right? Jane Austen. This pattern is killer. I think it's lined. Yeah. All right. See you, Glyph. Like, I don't know what to do with this. I might send this to Sarah. I have a full Canopus note. This will probably do, this is probably like a good blog giveaway. That's the other thing, is some of this needs to go into the blog giveaway stash. And then this one's Tomoe River. I bought this at Choosing Keeping. Everything good? All right, so yeah, I got this at Choosing and Keeping in, 24 when I was in London. And I think this is Tomoe River. I remember testing it there, so I might keep this one for myself. This will be a blog giveaway. The Peacock one was Mont Blanc, Jane Austen. So, like, no joke, this is like $100 book. I just don't know if they're good. Heard it was not great for fountain pens. I think I'm probably going to send this to Sarah. Which some of this stuff for review, actually, I'll send to Sarah as well. All right, so I'm going to keep these two. These two are for me. Ooh, God, sorry. I'm going to keep these two. Let's see. And then these two need to go over here for now. All right, I think we're good, actually. All right, we made it somewhere today, chat. Ooh, Lion Rock. I'll link this up at some point. It really is like $100. Yeah, that wasn't even an eBay price, Appletator. And it's lined. Right? This actually might be $2,000 on eBay. This is a Hong Kong exclusive Diamine. I forget which shop. I will put that one here to ink up later. Okay. I think we're in good shape. So y'all have... How much time we have left on this giveaway? All right, y'all got 2 minutes left to enter to win the 49.5 milliliter bottle of Diablo Lake. Pro Gear also $500. That's also factually correct, unfortunately. Unfortunate. All right. Okay, we did good. I feel good that we got some of that organized. So I put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things on the upcoming reviews, not counting the videos. That doesn't mean I'll do all of them, but this at least needs to be the chart to go on the calendar so I can start using them in time if I haven't been using them already. Like the Van Diemen's, the Van Diemen's inks I've used. Honeypot I've used, but I need to use it again. And then everything else needs to be used. All right. Cool. I'm going to Mont Blanc House in Hamburg, and I sure as heck won't be able to buy anything from the gift shop. I'll tell you one of the coolest things that they have that if I had Mont Blanc money, and it's still probably one of the cheaper things. Number one, the baby fountain pen is fantastic, but they do carrying cases for the baby fountain pen in really cool colors, but they're like $200-300. I was like, that'd be a cool Kaweco Sport cover, but it's still Mont Blanc prices. The inks are good prices. You should buy ink. You should buy ink at the Mont Blanc store. That's what I did. Enzo Ferrari for me. All right, let's see here. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds for this Diablo Lake, which looks like a pretty sick color, to be honest. Exclamation point waffle. All right, nice. I do like Mont Blanc Permanent Blue. Yeah, that one's pretty popular. TSL did one for Mont Blanc Baby. Of course they did. Crazy. Don't show me that. Do not send me a link to the TSL case for the Mont Blanc Baby. Mont Blanc inks are great though. Can't go wrong. One of the more properly priced items they carry. All right, giveaway is closed. If they made an XL version of the baby, I'd actually be able to use it. All right. I think I closed it. Yeah. All right, let's pick a winner. Boom. Frank the Tank. 620. Blaze it. All right, Frank the Tank, you win. Let me get some stuff for you. All right, we'll look at that in a second. Thank you, WheezyFest. I'm just curious now. And if they'll fit the Kaweco. What are your favorite currently available non-LE Mont Blanc inks? I don't know that I have any. I don't know that I have any stock inks. Frank the Tank. Are you here? Woohoo! All right, Frank the Tank. You get Diablo Lake and... Oh, I forgot. If you live in a cold area and you want me to hold the ink, we can do that. Which breakfast buddy do you want? We have Florence the Egg, Kevin Bacon, and Joe Coffee. Inherited my dad's Mont Blanc set, included black ink with an $8 price tag on the original box. Sweet. Mont Blanc Glacier. I'm not even familiar with that color off the top of my head. I remember the pens. Does not fit the Kaweco, but it does fit the Traveler's Fountain pen. So I guess it would fit a Lilliput. I'm assuming it'll fit a Lilliput. All right, Joe Coffee, Frank the Tank. All right, email me hello@penaddock.com. And I'll get this shipped tomorrow. Oh, and who was the other winner? Kitty Tamaya. I'm going to ship all this stuff tomorrow. You used to sell Mont Blanc and Office Depot in high school for $100. I bet they sold a ton of those. Gray Blue Glacier. That's amazing. That sounds good. Yes, fits the Lilliput. Okay. That might be the move. I like how they call it baby size on the page. Sorry, I'm looking at this, chat. This is the link that I asked WheezyFast for. It's interesting. Do they have a lining? What's on the inside? Is the inside just up against the canvas and leather? Or does it have a lining? They don't have any open. Which I think is fine for the Kaweco. I don't know that I'd want necessarily like a nicer acrylic on the canvas and leather. just against it. So, oh, this would actually be sick for my stainless steel Lilliput. That would be ideal. All right, so it's like the leather canvas. Oh, they have the baby in the picture. That's hilarious. They have a lot of pictures here. We're not done yet, chat. It's got the clip. I don't know that I want that on the back of my book. Well, that's probably the front of the book in Japan, so I take that back. All right, cool. Cool. All right, Frank the Tank. Let me wrap this up. The clip looks cool, yeah. I'd get one of these. I don't know what color. I think it was just the male, chat. All right, Frank the Tank, we got you. Okay. All right, we got some stuff done today, chat. We even got some decisions made on travel, which I've been hesitating on. Leave the doors open. Oh, there's someone here. Interesting. All right. Security alert at the front door, chat. Security alert at the front door. That's what we're doing. She can't hear me. I was trying to see who it is. Also borking, yes. Pin show decisions. I've started to make the first few. I think the first show I'm going to go to is Atlanta, which I'm not sure is actually going to hold up. So Atlanta, either Little Craft Fest or Chicago, one of the two. Those both have reasons to go. One, that I haven't been to Little Craft Fest because it was only last year, was the first time. Two, Chicago has moved hotels, so I want to see it. St. Louis, probably. The calendar, got to double check the calendar. It's pretty good. Yoseka Stationery Fest, that gets me into August. And then we have the TBD stuff. The August stuff would be TBD. Oh, I didn't know they carried this. Oh, it's only 75 only. So does this is a different strap. It's an over the top strap. Oh, this is full size, right? Full size. I see it now. I see what we're doing here. We're doing, God, can you give me a full length picture, please? We're doing this. Okay. I prefer the small one. Yes, I prefer the small one. I prefer the baby with the clip. Yeah. I would not use this one. I like it, but this one I would not use. Baby with the clip I would use. Cool. No, I hadn't seen this before. That is a sentence. Probably gonna get in trouble. What did I say we're doing tomorrow? I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We need to use our stuff probably tomorrow. Is probably what we need to do. Maybe I'll start doing some ink testing for the videos I need to do. That way I can have some images already done that I can just show in the video. So we have the G Herbal. Oh, thank you.
Do you want me to make some noodles?
No, but thank you. I appreciate that.
What happened?
Thank you, Toby.
God, he sat in the driveway for like 5 minutes.
That's what they always do. All right. Yeah, tomorrow I'm thinking I might do ink samples for all the Doo Green inks that Olive Octopus wants me to do a video review on. Then I have the blue ink from G Herbal. So that's an option. Oh, let's look at this one last thing here real quick. This was Olive Octopus sharing that they have the hardness on here. Where are you seeing this? I see a little black wing. Firm, there it is. Okay, firm. It's right here, chat. Right there. I think that's a bad location for that, just to be honest. I think if I'm going to do that type of stamping, that goes on the opposite side right under the ferrule. Yeah, I think that's a weird location for that. I'm putting that on the back side right under the ferrule. It's fine though, but like it's such a Blackwing is such an aesthetic product that I wonder why it's there and not just like up under the back side of the ferrule. It will get sharpened away eventually, but I'm saying they're like a visually aesthetically pleasing product. I think that throws off, and this is an extremely simple pencil, extremely simple, and I think that like just kind of like stands out. Flip it on the back. Yeah, this was a weird release, not gonna lie. So yeah, interesting. It just doesn't go with what they're trying to do, I don't feel. Whereas you could just flip it on the back and put it at like 7/8 up the barrel or 1/8 down from the ferrule, and it's perfect. Like, yeah, I bet it is pretty. Like all the Blackwing pencils are pretty. So interesting. I hadn't caught that before. So thank you for saying that, or for sending that. The folks at Fine Working Obsessed over Pennsylvania and Blackwing's president on the pod. Is this like a collaboration with them, or anything? Were they involved in it? I don't know. You're the professional woodworker here. Do you use these pencils, Addy? Yeah, I'd be interested if I can do triangle pins and I can do rectangular pins. Could I do a square pin or a square pencil? I don't know that I've had a square pin. We'll see. We'll see. It'd be fun to try though. All right. What do we got today? Is Mike streaming today? What do we got? We got Moco, Lily Bean, Illegal, Take This. We got a lot of people. Burbs out here. I never get to raid Burbs. You need boxies or square. That's true. No. Boxies are rectangular. Boxies are rectangular. Or am I drunk? Y'all making me question things, chat. Am I drunk? Boxies are rectangular, chat. I hate to break it to you. At least in the grip section, they're rectangular. The upper, maybe the uppermost, maybe it's square, then tapers in, but this is a rectangular grip section. So this side's flat and the opposite side's flatter than. So I'm not crazy. All right, thank y'all for hanging out. Let's go see Liz, I think. I need to email the Burbs. Oh, they're getting ready to start. It's perfect timing. I owe Liz an email. Hey, thanks for hanging out, chat. I really appreciate y'all. It feels good. Weird to say, it feels good to be into this week, which is a normal flow week, normal workflow week. I don't know about y'all, but like, I don't know. A sense of normalcy, even though previous couple of weeks have been chill. I'm kind of down with a sense of normalcy too. Like doing what I do when I do it it makes my little brain feel happier, right? So yeah. So good to be back on the normal schedule. And yeah, that's it. Let's go. Liz hasn't started yet. If you're not familiar with I Paint Burbs, you'll want to hang out. She's the best and just a fun stream to just put on and chill. So we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. We'll do something. Probably play with inks tomorrow. And then we'll see. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.